Even in 2026, with all our advanced technology and artificial intelligence, nature still keeps some of its biggest secrets hidden. From the deepest trenches of the ocean to remote frozen forests, scientists armed with satellites, sonar, and supercomputers are still stumped. Today, we're diving into 10 unsolved mysteries of the natural world, real phenomena documented by real researchers that remain completely unexplained. Stay until the end, because number 7 might change how you think about death itself. Mystery 1. The Bloop. In 1997, hydrophones scattered across the Pacific Ocean picked up something impossible. A sound so massive, so powerful, that it was detected by sensors over 5,000 kilometers apart. Researchers named it the Bloop. At first, many suspected a colossal marine creature, something far larger than any whale known to science. Government scientists later suggested the sound matched patterns consistent with large ice quakes, ice shelves cracking and scraping the ocean floor near Antarctica. But here's the strange part. The acoustic profile of the Bloop still doesn't perfectly match any recorded ice quake or any known animal. Even now, in 2026, no one has definitively closed the case. Somewhere in the deep, the true source of the Bloop remains a mystery. Mystery 2. The Taos Hum. In the quiet town of Taos, New Mexico, some residents describe a sound that never stops. A low, persistent hum, like a diesel engine idling somewhere just out of sight. The strange part? Only about 2% of the population can actually hear it. Scientists have tested for underground gas pipelines, industrial machinery, even secret military transmissions. Nothing has ever matched. Similar hums have been reported in the UK, Canada, and Australia, always affecting a small fraction of people, always defying detection by standard equipment. Is it geological, electromagnetic, or something science hasn't even categorized yet? Nobody knows for certain. Picture a thunderstorm. Lightning cracks across the sky, and then a glowing sphere of light drifts silently through the air. Witnesses across centuries have described these floating orbs entering homes through windows, hovering above furniture, and even passing through walls without leaving a mark. For decades, this was dismissed as folklore, but modern high-speed cameras have captured footage of the phenomenon, and physicists have created small plasma spheres in laboratories. Yet none of these lab experiments fully replicate what witnesses describe in nature. The true physics behind ball lightning, how it forms, how it sustains itself, why it behaves the way it does, is still not settled science. Mystery 4. The Crooked Forest. Deep in western Poland lies a forest unlike any other. Around 400 pine trees bend sharply at their base, curving almost 90 degrees before straightening upward toward the sky. And strangely, nearly all of them curve in the same direction. Planted in the 1930s, the trees were fully grown before anyone documented the bend. Some believe a heavy snowstorm crushed the young saplings while they were flexible. Others think local farmers deliberately shaped the trees, perhaps to harvest curved wood for furniture or boat building. But no historical record confirms either theory, and no other forest on Earth shows this exact pattern at this scale. The Crooked Forest keeps its secret to this day. Mystery 5. The Hum of the Earth. Beneath your feet, right now, the entire planet is humming. Not metaphorically, literally. Ultra-sensitive seismometers have detected a continuous, low-frequency vibration coming from deep within the Earth, far below the threshold of human hearing. Unlike earthquakes, this hum never stops. Scientists have proposed ocean waves crashing against continental shelves as a partial explanation, transferring energy into the seafloor and rippling through the crust. But the hum's exact mechanism, its consistency, and why its intensity shifts with the seasons are still active areas of research. Earth, it turns out, is constantly singing a song we don't fully understand.
Mystery 6. Fairy Circles. Scattered across the arid grasslands of Namibia, and later discovered in the Australian outback, are thousands of near-perfect circles of bare earth, ringed by tall grass, spaced almost like a honeycomb pattern across the landscape. For years, researchers proposed that termites eating the roots created barren patches. Others pointed to plants competing fiercely for scarce water, self-organizing into circular patterns to survive. Both theories explain some fairy circles, but not all of them, and not in every region where circles appear. Different continents, different soil, same eerie pattern. Nature's geometry, still without a single unifying answer.
Mystery 7. The Immortal Jellyfish. Meet Turritopsis dohrnii, a jellyfish barely the size of your fingernail and potentially biologically immortal. When injured, starved, or stressed, this tiny creature does something no other known animal can do. It reverts its adult cells back into an earlier developmental stage, essentially resetting its own biological clock and starting life over again. Scientists have confirmed this cellular transformation happens, and they've watched it in laboratories repeatedly. But the deeper question, exactly which genetic switches allow this reversal, and whether it could ever be understood well enough to slow aging in other species, including humans, remains one of the most tantalizing open questions in biology today.
Mystery 8. Deep-sea dark matter ecosystems. Below 200 meters, sunlight disappears completely. This is the midnight zone, over half of Earth's living space, and one of the least explored environments on the planet. Submersibles diving into this darkness continue to discover entirely new species almost every mission. Creatures that generate their own light, organisms with feeding structures unlike anything cataloged before, and life forms that seem to break the basic rules biologists thought governed survival without sunlight. Researchers estimate that the vast majority of deep-sea species remain undiscovered. Every expedition into the dark rewrites what we thought we knew about life on our own planet.
Roughly 540 million years ago, something extraordinary happened. In a geological blink of an eye, complex life exploded in diversity. Body plans that had never existed before suddenly appeared across the fossil record, the ancestors of nearly every major animal group alive today. New fossil discoveries between 2025 and 2026 have added stunning new specimens to the timeline, preserved in extraordinary detail. But the central question remains unanswered. What triggered this sudden burst of biological creativity after billions of years of relatively simple life? Oxygen levels, genetic innovations, ecological pressure. Every theory explains a piece, but not the whole puzzle.
Mystery 10. Spontaneous mass strandings and migrations. Whales beach themselves on shorelines far from their normal range. Birds abruptly reroute migrations that have stayed consistent for thousands of years. Sometimes, entire pods and flocks appear to act in unison, as if guided by a signal humans cannot detect. Climate change and shifting ocean temperatures explain a portion of these events. Naval sonar has been linked to some whale strandings. But many cases show no clear trigger at all. No storm, no noise, no temperature shift, just sudden, synchronized, unexplained behavior across animals separated by vast distances. Whatever guides them, we still don't fully understand it.
These mysteries remind us how much we still have to learn about our own planet. Even in an age of satellites and artificial intelligence, nature hasn't given up all her secrets, not even close. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love mind-blowing facts about nature's secrets, subscribe to INFOWILD. We uncover a new mystery every week.